Happy Wednesday. I'm CBS 8 meteorologist Vanessa Paz. Well, if you stepped outside, even looked outside, you maybe even heard it. We had some rain falling across the county early this morning. Now, as of 9 a.m., here are some of the rainfall totals that we've accrued. The bulk of the most rain was hitting the northwest quadrant of the county. San Onofre, for example, clocked in close to an inch of rain. And again, these are numbers from 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Oceanside got over half of an inch. Bonsall, about 4/10. Vista, nearly 3/10. Same for Encinitas, and we got close to about 2/10 of an inch or so for San Diego International Airport. So this was beneficial. It was a quick moving storm in and out of here by the afternoon hours, but we still could continue to see showers linger Wednesday all the way through about early Thursday, but most of Thursday all the way through Valentine's Day is looking dry. We do have more rain in store for late Sunday all the way through next week. So this was kind of the prep work in for a big, much more prolonged storm looking ahead to next week. So as we take a look at our hourly chance of rain for the coastal spots for your Wednesday, it's pretty much dropping significantly. By the time we get to the 10 o'clock hour, we're near about 17% or so, and then down to the single digits by the time we get to the noon hour. So things are going to dry out slowly but surely. It's still going to be unstable, so we could see an isolated shower here or there, but the bulk of activity has already passed. Now, if you're headed to paddle out, I would stay out of the water. It's always kind of the tip, especially after a big storm. If you are paddling out, though, waves are going to be pretty high, anywhere between 4 to about 6 feet. Isolated sets could get up to 8 feet. Water temperatures will be in the low 60s today, and the rip current risk remains at a high level with low tide aimed at about 12:30 or so, pretty flat, just under about a foot or so. As we take a look at the big picture, we have that trough of low pressure, the storm that brought us rain this morning, moving out of the way. Then we'll have ridging build. So this is going to dry things out for us Thursday all the way through Valentine's Day. Different story, though, looking ahead to the latter part of the weekend on Sunday. That's when we're going to have that start of a parade of storms. So we have one moving in Monday, another one following just behind that. And notice how this is going to be a cold Pacific storm parade that we're seeing. So that's going to drop temperatures, our snow levels. The Sierras are going to get plenty of snow, and we can even get some snow for, if not our local mountains, a lot of those counties just to our north, including Riverside and San Bernardino. And that's, again, another storm that follows on Thursday. So every day we have some sort of chance of rain. In fact, notice how it starts to climb Sunday, and then it soars Monday, Tuesday, lasting all the way through the end of next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day forecast along the coastal areas. The temperatures will continue into this pattern of the 60s. You notice that slight climb in daytime highs Thursday all the way through the start of the weekend. That's all due to the ridging, so warmer air filtering in, and then we have that parade of storms arriving Sunday all the way through next week, and that's going to drop temperatures and, of course, bring the rain. As we take a look at the inland valleys, we do have a nice Valentine's Day in store. I mean, we're talking about 70s on Saturday, and then we'll slowly start to see those daytime highs drop on Sunday back to the low 60s by the time we get to the middle of next week. For the mountains and deserts, depending on how cold it gets, we could also finally see some snow developing in our local mountains. This is what we want and need to see in order for snowfall to develop. So we'll just have to wait and see what comes of that. On the mountains, on the mountain range for the next 7 days or so, we'll stay in the 50s, warming up a little on Valentine's Day. So it looks like the weather is going to cooperate for the big holiday, which is good news. And then temperatures will come crashing down come Monday, both for the mountains as well as the deserts.